Silence is better than unmeaning words. Do not say a little in many words, but a great deal in a few. Strength of mind rests in sobriety, for this keeps your reason unclouded by passion. No one is free who has not obtained the empire of himself. Reason is immortal, all else mortal. There is geometry in the humming of the strings. There is music in the spacing of the spheres. As soon as laws are necessary for men, they are no longer fit for freedom. Anger begins with folly and ends with repentance. Friends are as companions on a journey, who ought to aid each other to persevere in the road to a happier life. The oldest, shortest words, yes and no, are those which require the most thought. Concern should drive us into action and not into a depression. No man is free who cannot control himself. Rest satisfied with doing well, and leave others to talk of you as they will. Above the cloud with its shadow is the star with its light. Above all things, reverence thyself. Virtue is harmony. Pythagoras. There is nothing so easy, but that it becomes difficult when you do it reluctantly. There is a good principle which created order, light, and man, and an evil principle which created chaos, darkness, and woman. Choose rather to be strong of soul than strong of body. A thought is an idea in transit. Begin thus from the first act, and proceed. And, in conclusion, at the ill which thou hast done, be troubled, and rejoice for the good. The most momentous thing in human life is the art of winning the soul to good or evil. If you can become an eagle, do not strive to become the first among the jackdaws. A person who is captured by his passions cannot be free. If you cannot have a faithful friend, be your own friend. Drunkenness is an exercise in madness. Do not look back when leaving. Choose rather to be strong of soul than strong of body. Above all things, respect yourself. Salt is born of the purest parents, the sun and the sea. Number rules the universe. Friends share all things. Declining from the public ways, walking in unfrequented paths. Be silent, or let thy words be worth more than silence. No one is free who has not obtained the empire of himself. No man is free who cannot command himself. In anger, we should refrain both from speech and action. Educate the children, and it won't be necessary to punish the men. Concern should drive us into action and not into depression. Most men and women, by birth or nature, lack the means to advance in wealth and power. but all have the ability to advance in knowledge. The great science of living happily is to live only in the present. Learn silence. With the quiet serenity of a meditative mind, listen, absorb, transcribe, and transform. Don't judge your greatness by your shadow at sunset. Be equally indifferent to blame and praise. A man is never as big as when he is on his knees to help a child. Do not chase after happiness. It is always in you. Let no one persuade you by word or deed to do or say whatever is not best for you. Never trust a friend who speaks bad of his comrades. Be a good son, just brother, spouse tender, and good father. Even as truth, does error have its lovers. Sobriety is the strength of the soul, for it preserves its reason unclouded by passion. A fool is known by his speech, and a wise man by silence. Wisdom thoroughly learned will never be forgotten. Don't try to cover your mistakes with false words. Rather, correct your mistakes with examination. Time is the soul of the world. Ability and necessity dwell near each other. As soon as you awake, in order lay the actions to be done the coming day. Power is the near neighbor of necessity. Choose always the way that seems the best. However rough it may be, custom will soon render it easy and agreeable. It is difficult to walk at one and the same time many paths of life. Anger begins in folly and ends in repentance. A blow from your friend is better than a kiss from your enemy. You should make great things, not promising great things. Practice justice in word and deed, and do not get in the habit of acting thoughtlessly about anything.